Well, hello everybody. Welcome to this deck review. It's going to be a card flip. So this type of card flips, I'm going to try to do them every Friday. So I'm going to call them Fun Flip Fridays. And this is basically giving a card flip of the deck and an overview. We're going to be reviewing the Celtic Tarot, and this is by Helena Paterson, and the illustration, the artwork is done by Courtney Davis, which is a very well-known artist. For those of you that are follow art and tarot, he's put out quite a bit of work out there for him. This particular set comes in a plastic sturdy case, and this is a 1990s deck, so it's from the 90s, and I bought this used, and I was really excited to see it because I do like vintage tarot decks. I like all decks, but I do hold some sort of special fascination for the 70s, 80s, 90s, anything that's vintage tarot. And this is one that I came across that I was lucky enough to get my hands on. So we're going to go ahead and review this. This comes like, it reminds me of those old Disney movie cases, VHS cases. This set comes with a book. This is Helena Paterson, and it is the Celtic Tarot, and it is illustrated by Courtney Davis. And you can see here, we're going to go ahead and set the book aside, because what I'm going to do is I am going to, at the end, we're going to pull some cards from this deck and to do a reading for those that are viewing. So this will be, we're going to do a card flip, like I said, and at the end of the review, we're going to do a very small card spread for the viewers. And this is a timeless video. So we're going to start off with our deck here. And it comes with this, these two cards here are, I think they're just advertising a different deck from other artists, I believe. One is the Norse Tarot by Clive Barrett, and the other one is the Arthurian Tarot by Caitlin and John Matthews, and illustrated by Miranda Gray. So this just gives you a little bit of, an idea of other decks that this Aquarian Press is also selling. I don't know. I believe this one might be out of print. This is what the back of the deck looks like. Look at all the intricate details. Very beautiful, very beautiful. I really love that artwork right there. So like I said, this is a 1990s deck, and we're going to start the card flip. Okay, so we're going to try to do an up close. I'm going to try to get it as steady as possible for you. This is the Fool card. It's kind of reminiscent of the Rider Waite. He's holding a rose, smelling a rose, and he's jumping off a cliff. I don't see a doggy here, but there is sunshine, and there's like dragons and some smoke of some sort. We have the Magician. These are all the major arcanas. We're going to go through all 22 of them. And then we have the High Priestess. And if you can see at the bottom of each card, there's a small faint signature of the artist down here. So that's really nice. Every card has one, and they are dated 1988 and 1989. So some of these were done 1988 and some of them were done 1980. 1989. So this is the High Priestess. We have the Empress, which is not really very similar to the Rider Waite, I must say. And then we have the Emperor with his rams. And then we have the Hierophant. This one is very similar to the Rider Waite. There's the two individuals right here, and then the Hierophant in the middle. We have the Lovers with Cupid's bow and arrow right there. We have the Chariot. It's very whimsical. There's I don't know if you can see, but there's a lot of shimmery stars. It's almost like galaxy-like. These horses is a purple and blue. Very, 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 very magical. And then we have the Strength card here with, it's a lion, but it has some sort of feather-like coat. And it's got some claws, like it's almost like a bird, but it's very interesting, this card. We have the Hermit. Notice that the card numbers for each card are in Roman numeral style. So there's the Hermit. It is similar to the Rider Waite. The Wheel of Fortune. We have the wheel, and we have somebody here either reading a book or holding a tarot card. Somebody here is holding two sticks. So this is, it's a wheel, but it's not identical to the Rider Waite. We have the Justice card right here. The balancing scales and the sword. We have the Hanged Man. Look at the intricacy of all this artwork behind the Hanged Man. Isn't that beautiful? This is the Death card. This Death card reminds me somewhat of somewhat of a Claude Monet style with all the little dots. I'm not sure what you call that type of art method, but that is kind of what it reminds me of, this one in particular. Then we have the Temperance card. She always reminds me of an angel. Very beautiful angel. And then this is the Death card. We have the Tower. We have the Star. We have the Moon, which this one is different from the Rider Waite because this has two individuals. So it looks like it's two women. In the Rider Waite, there is a big moon and there's a crab and dogs. So this one is a little bit different. This is the Sun card. You see the babies, the children down here, and a mother, and then there's some sort of spirit or some sort of angel that's floating. Then we have the Judgment card here. We have the World. Now we're moving on to the Minor Arcana, and this is we're starting off with the Wand, so fire, and this is the Ace of Wands. You can see there's a rod right there, or a wand, and then this is the Two of Wands, Three of Wands, Four of Wands, Five of Wands, Six of Wands, Seven of Wands. We We have the Eight of Wands here. We have the Nine of Wands. We always have this, if you can tell, this sunflower in different positions and different sizes. As you can see here, it's almost like a sun or sunflower, and it's rising, and then now it's in the center and it's bigger. Here it's kind of moving farther away. It's smaller, and then now it seems to be setting, or like the sun is setting is kind of what I get from this. This deck, you can get a lot of, even though there's not a lot of details as in comparison to the Rider-Waite, but it has other more artistic intricacies that are involved and that you can use as an intuitive reader. See, now the sun has long rays here, the 10 of Wands, and it seems like the sun is setting, or it's down at this position below, which is going down. And then we are moving to the Page of Wands here. And then we have the Knight of Wands. We have the Queen of Wands. We have the King of Wands. Now we're moving on to the Cups. So this is the Ace of Cups. There's a cross, and there's all this blue around it. One cup. We have Two of Cups here inside this circular shape. And then we have the Three of Cups. We have the Four of Cups. Each cup is encapsulated in its own bubble or own circle. The Five of Cups. We have the Six of Cups here. We have the Seven of Cups. We have the Eight of Cups. We have the Nine of Cups and the 10 of Cups. So now we're moving on to the, let's see, these are, now we're moving on to the Page of Cups right there. He's holding a harp, and there's all these white doves around it. Really cute, very cute. I like that one. The Knight of Cups, the big star, is offering a cup. And then the Queen of Cups right there, filling her chalice. And then we have the King of Cups, very serene. And we're moving on to the Suit of Swords or Air. And this is the Ace of Cups. I'm sorry, the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords. We have the Two of Swords. We have the Three of Swords. This one again, each card has different shapes. See, we have and different artwork inside each of each suit, each card. This one has like some sort of swirl, almost like it looks like a Milky Way galaxy behind these Four of Swords. This one has a lot of light and a lot of like rays almost. So this is a Five of Swords, and this one is literally like a ray of light for the Six of Swords here, shining down that way. Seven of Swords. We have the Eight of Swords here. We have the Nine of Swords and the 10 of Swords. All right, moving on to the Page of Swords. See, the Page, this one is not holding a sword. He has it on his holster right here. The original Rider-Waite is holding the sword upright. This one is more kind of like sneaking in the woods or sneaking in an orchard, kind of tiptoeing very, very carefully. Then we have the Knight of Swords. He's not on a horse. He's just sitting down comfortably, and there's some black, it's either shadows of birds or they're like, or crows. And then we have the Queen of Swords. She's relaxed but ready to go if needed. And then the King of Swords here. This is it's kind of an interesting, I don't know what that is. To me that almost looked like fangs, but I don't think they are fangs. They have, see right below his little lips right there. I'm not sure, but King of Swords right there. Now we're moving on to the last suit, and this is the coins. This is the Ace of Coins. This is the Two of Coins. This is the Three of Coins. These almost look like, to me, they almost look like if they were mazes or like corn mazes. This is the four of coins. We have the Five of Coins. We have the Six of Coins, and look, there's intricate work on these as well, and they're all different. See, they're all, the greenery is all different as well. It's almost like a flower or some sort of jewelry. And then we have the Seven of Coins here. We have the Eight of Coins. Beautiful work, look at this. We have the Nine of Coins. We have the 10 of Coins. Beautiful. Okay. Almost like a kaleidoscope in the middle right there. Very beautiful. And then we have the Page. And the Page here is relaxing, reading, enjoying. We have the Knight of Coins. This knight is on a horse, and he is holding a shield of a coin shield. And then we have the Queen of Coins. She's holding her pentacle. She's holding her coin right there. And then we have the King of Coins here with one big coin right behind him, or one pentacle, and some sort of creature right here with long hair and a long beard, and he's holding a scroll of some sort, taking note of some sort of inventory or something. So that is it for the deck. Now, the card stock is decent. It is not super thick. It's not super thin. This is in very good shape. The deck itself doesn't seem to have used or shuffled very much. Despite that this is a vintage set, it's very well taken care of. I'm going to set the deck right here. Now, this here, the book, is not as in great shape. So you can see there is some stains on the paper here, the pages. And somebody stamped it. I guess, I don't know if this was just like their personal library or if it was a used bookstore, because it says Library of Barbara, 1992. And this book has some wear. My only gripe on this one is that there's markings. This book is marked, so somebody did read through it and highlighted some of these important things that they thought. So yeah, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna shuffle. I'm gonna take these two out because these are not pertaining to the deck. But I am going to shuffle this deck, and I'm just gonna pull 3 cards, and I hope I get Let's see some major arcanas in this. Okay, let's go ahead and pull 3 cards just so we can get a little bit of background here for these. So we got the 9 of Wands here. I'm sorry, the 6 of Wands. And we got the Wheel of Fortune. Yay! I did want a major arcana card here for us. Guides, angels, ancestors. Give us these cards for these beautiful souls that are watching and listening this video right now. This is a timeless video, so whatever message they need to receive, I hope that this message and these cards from the divine reaches each person that needs to hear this. So as a token of gratitude, we will be doing a tarot reading with this new deck. Welcome to the tarot family here. Thank you so much. And we have the Queen of Cups. All right. So for those of you that are not familiar with my channel, I am an intuitive tarot reader. I do like to do celebrity tarot. I do general tarot reading as well. And I also do tarot deck reviews and card flips like the one I just did. If you like this kind of content, my beautiful souls, please don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. Share the video with those that you believe might like this kind of content. Help me grow my channel so that I can continue to give you this kind of content. It does help my channel out a lot if you like and subscribe. And if you leave me your comment, let me know what you think. Okay, so let's go ahead and read from the Helena Paterson book. This is the illustration. So for the Celtic Tarot, and the artwork is by Courtney Davis. And this is the 8, sorry, why am I keep saying the 8 of Wands? This is the 6 of Wands. Let's go ahead and see what the 8 of Wands, where are we? 2 of Wands, 3, 6 of Wands. Here we go. So the 6 of Wands says, let's go ahead and hold this so you can see it as I read. Okay. So the 6 of Wands form a harmonious pattern of balance and strength. The solar flames resemble the golden petals of a sunflower as they entwine with the wands. This is a card of gain and victory. The victory is well earned after a period of strife and hardship. It has several aspects which range from the arrival of good news to even greater expectations. There is no limit to the success, which perhaps best describes this card. Life is very pleasant, and news from distant lands may prompt travel and the seeking of new horizons generally. The search for a deeper philosophy of life may also occur. The positive action of fire is conducted with great flair and a certain amount of theater or drama. Beautiful card, isn't it? Dignified. So I want to talk about this. As you can see right there, we have two. There's one that says dignified, and then we have another one that says ill-dignified. So dignified would mean in the upright position. Ill-dignified is what they call as reversed. So we didn't get any reversals, but we'll read what the dignified means is public recognition and acclaim, news and message from abroad, a time to celebrate and offer the olive branch to past adversaries, a positive hope for the future. That's great. So what I get from this card is getting good news and, you know, maybe getting some information or some messages from somebody that is very far away at a long distance from you, even from another country. And to forgive those that have hurt you or have offended you. Okay, so now we have the Wheel of Fortune, which is the 10th major arcana. The Wheel of Fortune, it's right here. I'll go ahead and hold this so you can see the card as I read. And what we have here is the Wheel of Fortune. The Morrigan, the Celtic fate goddess, holds the Wheel of Fortune card in her hand. This most awesome but most prophetic aspect of lunar goddess held the supernatural powers which decides man's fate. The Morrigan could change into many frightful shapes and how hovered over battlefields as a crow or raven. She delighted in setting men at war and would often join in the battle, changing into snarling beasts or monstrous creatures. She appears to embody all the perverse and horrible aspects of nature and man, the darker element of the invisible phase of the moon. The three symbols of the moon above the Celtic wheel those right there, you see them? Of life show the dark moon, the new moon, and the full moon. The dark moon or the infernal moon is the lunar goddess in her triple aspect of the hag, or the Morrigan. Fatality has been associated with the moon on the decrease. The Celtic droids were keen observers of the astronomical influences. The Morrigan was a fearful spectre to behold, but she holds the card or key that will open the doors of knowledge or those regions of hell that contain the answers or solutions to the wheel of life. The Wheel of Fortune is a little of the tarot card, which indicates the Wheel of Fortune is a title of the tarot card, which indicates the flux of human endeavors within the wheel of life. The wheel is an ancient symbol of life itself, and the four elements shown within the wheel are symbols of the four evangelists: Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. Similar symbols are shown in the famous manuscripts, the Book of Kells, a record of illustrations and drawings produced in about the 18th century by the monasteries in the British Isles. The origins are not certain because of the diverse development of the Christian church in Celtic Britain. That's a beautiful card. It's a powerful card which basically holds, to me, a lot of power as I read this message here, this description of the card. So it continues to say, apart from proclaiming the classical skills of the Celtic monk, a priest is shown in highly involved spiritual dimensions in the Celtic mind. The four evangelists represent the four stages of the cycles of a man, which correspond with Christ's life. The man is Matthew, whose gospel deals with the arrest of Christ. The sign of the lion is Mark, representing the crucifixion. The calf is Luke, a symbol of temptation. The eagle is John, a sight of resurrection. Interpreted through the wheel of life, man decides his course of action, pays the penalty, or accept his fate as to acknowledge his weaker aspects and finally emerges in like the eagle or the phoenix rising from the ashes. The wheel does hold the power of life and death, but not in the physical sense. The planet Jupiter, known as Jovine to the Celts, is the element of luck attached to this card. For all the ups and downs in life, this card does signify a new beginning or a new chance to do something rather special. A chance to evolve and not be drawn into the downward spiral of the Morrigan. Dignified, which is an upright position. It shows good fortune and the destiny of the querent. Like, looks very promising. Success or accomplishments in the upward turn on the wheel. The querent may suddenly be given the opportunity to excel, but it is the result of his or her own deeds, past and present. The time is ripe for making changes in the life of the querent. That is you, my beautiful soul. An important factor which needs to be fully understood. Very, very nice. That's a very deep, deep card with powerful meaning. This is a very serious deck. Let's see, the Queen of Cups now. Let's see, Queen of Cups, where you are right here. All right, Queen of Cups. What do we have for the Queen of Cups here? The Queen is filling a cup with water is an act of hospitality and service. 2 other cups are placed upon the table, carved in a traditional zoomorphic design of Celtic origin. She is expecting visitors and is preparing some refreshments. The Queen of Cups represents the patient type woman. Her guests have not arrived, but she will make sure that everything is ready for them. Her image is one of tranquility and infinite subtlety. She has the rare kind of serene beauty that typifies the perfect wife and mother. Queen Elizabeth of Lyoness, mother of Tristan, had these rare qualities. She was a faithful, loving wife. As she lay dying from a labor of childbirth, she charged her maid to remain the king of her love for him. She charged her maid to remind the king of her love for him. Her message was also one of love for their son, for whom she requested a Christian baptism. She is the character of the Queen of Cups, not always physically strong, but steady, resolute person when opposed. So this came up in the upright position, or also known as dignified by Helena, dignified in the upright. A loving and devoted mother, someone with vision and practical wisdom, a kind of sympathetic woman who makes the ideal partner and an honest friend. She will render a service to the querent. All right, this is a very nurturing kind of a queen, I guess, and somebody that is ready to help others, somebody that is always prepared to lend a hand. So what I get for all of you, my beautiful souls that are sticking around till the end of this message, is good news coming from far away. For some of you, there will be some recognition. The opportunity and the chance to excel or move into a new position for you, something that can bring you good fortune. But you have to keep in mind, I guess, what you have done prior. If you need to clear out your karma, because if you haven't worked on your karma, then this Wheel of Fortune energy can be can be a little bit difficult energy. But nonetheless, continue your loving, kind-hearted, giving self with this Queen of Cups. So that's what I have for you, my beautiful lovelies. This is the Celtic Tarot. That's what we have for today. This is what the deck looks like, the back of the card and the front. Beautiful deck, to say the least. Thank you so very much, everyone. I love, love, love you. Thank you for sticking around. I am your host, Bronze. This is Bronze Castle Tarot. Thank you again. Stay blessed, and I love you. Bye.